This is part 2 of Glaciers' saddling session and her story. So where I left off in part 1, I was talking about her first saddling. So we did it completely at liberty. There was no halter on her. She had free choice to leave, and she was perfect. Then we did her first sit a couple of days later, and I do first sits bareback. So, yeah, she was awesome. She didn't move. She was awesome with it. And this is, I think, her third saddling. We did saddle her a couple months ago, but we didn't cinch her up and stuff. So this went super well. I'm flapping the stirrups. She's great with the cinching and all of the stuff, throwing it on her back. Sometimes she gets a little jumpy, but she is generally a pretty nervous horse, so we take it slow. So there's weight in her stirrups. That's the first time she's ever had weight on the saddle or had the saddle moved around like that. She's done really, really well with it. When we do this, she generally tends to hold a lot of pressure in her jaw, a lot of stress, and so in between these clips is a lot of waiting that I cut out, but we got a couple of really good licks and chews. So Glacier is still a project horse, and I will still be selling her, likely after I start her under saddle. I thought about keeping her for a while because now that we've gotten over our issues, I realize how incredible this horse is, and I just don't think I'm the right person for her. You know, I don't have enough time to keep all my personal horses in work. So here I got on her, and I did this without stirrups, just jumped onto her back, and this is her first time ever being mounted with the saddle on, so that was incredible. I just laid across her back. I didn't actually swing all the way over, but I felt this was really good to end the session because she had a really good lick and chew while I was on her back. So after that, I untacked her. She was so good for this. No moving. She didn't do anything wrong. You saw earlier, we lunged with the saddle on. She's never bucked with it on. She's always been super sweet and kind. So then I let her go. And this is a horse that really loves to go out. She doesn't really need to be around the other horses, so she waited by the gate for a while before following me out to the others. But yeah, so this is the journey with Glacier so far. She's come a super long way. In fact, I can't believe where we are today. And there she goes to go find her friends after I left the field. So yeah, thanks for listening to her story.